We're going to start today's practice seated in Sukhasana. So find yourself in a comfortable seated position. And just take a moment or two to settle into the space this morning, settle into your body, find your breath. Notice how the breath feels. Close the eyes. Just sink in for a few moments as you come into your yoga practice this morning. So, with an intention to be present in your practice, and to show up for this hour, let the breath guide you. Allow your body to stretch, strengthen, move energy, restore, rejuvenate. Begin to lengthen your breath. So with every inhale, maybe your belly expands, lowering the diaphragm, allowing all that lovely air to fill your lungs. And as you exhale, slight decompression, deflation through the torso. Relax your shoulders, your neck, your jaw. And breathe with your own rhythm. And allow your breaths to be long and smooth. And feel the air passing in through your nostrils, slightly cool and warmer on the exhale. As we move through the seasons from dark to light, the season of growing, planting seeds, I invite you to set an intention for your practice of the things and the seeds you'd like to plant over the next few months. So have a think about that now. What seeds would you like to plant over the next few months? What things would you like to invite into your life? And then allow this practice to be the start of that germination. Nurture and nourish the seeds of your soul. And take 3 more deep breaths here. Nice. After your next exhale, gently flutter open the eyes if they're closed. Bring your hands to your knees and just lift your heart through the gateway of your arms. Stretch into the front body. Exhale to round the spine, chin to chest, belly button drawing back towards the back of the room. Inhale to lift, broaden the collarbones, shoulder blades draw together. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale to unfurl like the head of a fern. Exhale, round. After your next exhale, come back through center and then sweep the arms up around the body like they're moving through thick air. Lovely deep inhale. And then interlace your fingers and take them to the back of your head. Cup your head in your hands. And we'll inhale to lift the chest and draw the elbows backwards. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale to open. Exhale, round the spine. Move through these two positions, pressing the head into the hands lightly and the hands into the head. Feel your body moving. After your next exhale, come back through center and then lean the body down to one side. So like you're dropping that elbow down. Both sit bones planting into the mat. Take a deep breath here. And then as you exhale, maybe that hand comes down to the floor, the same side, and maybe leaning a little deeper. And coming back up, take an inhale, lift the heart space, exhale, round the spine. Make your way back through center and then drop the other side. So elbow down towards the floor. Nice, everyone. Deep inhale into the ribs and the hips. And as you exhale, take that hand down to the floor and see if there's a little more space there this morning. Awesome. Gently come back through center. Release the arms, take them high. Inhale and exhale the hand down to the floor, lean. And we're going to follow round with that arm, making semicircles around the body in one direction. Look up under that shoulder and then float around the other way. So deep breaths as you move and flow. See if you can adopt your own sense of fluidity. Really notice your body moving through air. Move with grace and with mindfulness. Lovely. Next time you come up, float all the way up, both arms high, then take your left hand to your right knee, right hand behind. Inhale, lift through the crown of your head and exhale to gaze over your right shoulder, just a gentle twist. And some nice deep breaths. Raise the arms back up through center and then take it to the other side, right hand to left knee. Use your left arm as like a second spine to find length. And then exhale to gently twist, broadening your collarbones. Deep breaths. Great. Bring the arms back up through center. And then take your left hand to your top ear, your right ear, and drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Take your right hand down beside your body, so we're stretching through the neck on the right hand side. Just very lightly with that top hand on your ear. Raise back up, left hand to the floor, right hand to your left ear. Inhale to find space in that area, and exhale to soften. Great. Bring the head back through center. Take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, draw the shoulder blades together. Inhale into your chest. Exhale. Take the arms out in front, interlace the fingers, push the backs of the hands away, maybe wiggle side to side a little bit here, just like you're eking out tension and easing into any stuck areas. Lovely. And then release your hands. Take your feet out in front of you, hip distance apart. All right, then lift through the crown of your head, hands behind the back of your knee. Lean back and find boat pose, so Navasana. Shins parallel to the sky. Inhale to lift through the crown of your head. Maybe take your hands away here, and if you want to play with lengthening your legs, then go ahead. But go easy. Think of growth, it's a gradual process. And then take your feet to the floor, hug your shins, bow your head to your knees. Unfurl, lift up, come into Navasana. One more breath here. Then feet to the floor, hug the shins and bow. Perhaps close your eyes just for a moment of introspection. Unfurl like the head of a fern and come back into your Navasana boat pose. Then this time, feet on the floor, hip distance apart, hands behind your body with the fingertips facing your hips, and lift the hips up to the sky. If it feels good here, you can wiggle around a bit. Keep the chin tucked to the chest. Lift those hips up to the sky. And then sit the hips down. I'm going to come back into Navasana. And then as slowly as you can, find your way down to the mat. So really, really slowly. See how slowly you can go. And when you get there, hug your knees in, gently rock side to side. Massage out the sacrum, the muscles around your spine. And then bring the knees in close to the chest. Left hand to your left knee, right hand to your right knee. Inhale and exhale, draw the knees apart and push them away from you. Inhale them back together and towards your chest. Exhale them apart and away. Inhale them together. So making these through the hips. And then after your next inhale, we're going to take them the other way. So exhale them together and away. Inhale them apart and back towards you. So just reversing those hip circles. Lovely. Bring the knees back in through center, and we're going to lengthen the feet up to the sky and give the ankles a twizzle. Both ankles just rolling through and in the other direction as well. Lovely. Then bend at the knees, have your knees over your hips, spread your toes, bring your hands to interlace behind the back of your head, elbows wide. Keep your lumbar spine flat against the mat, so nice and connected. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, push the right leg away, draw your right elbow to your left knee, hug in. Inhale back through center. Exhale, left leg extends, left elbow, right knee. Nice and close. Hug your pelvis to your sternum. Inhale through center. Exhale, push the right leg away. Really contract those abs. Nice. Inhale back through center. Exhale, left leg away, left elbow, right knee. Inhale back through center. Exhale, right leg extends, right elbow, left knee. Well done, everyone. Inhale back through center. Exhale, left leg extends, left elbow, right knee. Inhale through center. We're going to take 2 more on each side. Well done. Do your best. And then after your next left leg extends, come back through center, plant the feet on the floor, bring your hands beside your hips, and we'll inhale to peel the spine up off the floor from the base, and invitation to take your arms into it as well. So as you lift the spine up off the mat, lift your arms overhead, and then exhale, peel the spine back down and draw your hands back down by your hips. Inhale to lift. Gather energy from the sun. Exhale. Peel the spine back down. Inhale. Exhale again. Tune in with your body moving. Which parts of your body can you feel contracting? Which bits can you feel stretching? Lovely. Release. Into your chest. And we'll rock and roll the body along the mat. If you don't feel like rocking and rolling this morning, then you can just come up to seated and we'll meet you. Okay, and we're all going to come up into Malasana Yogi Squat. So with the feet mat distance apart, lifting up the hips. You can use your hands, no problemo. Do whatever feels good for you, just do your best. And if you want to sit on a block, you can place a block underneath your glutes. You can also roll something up to go underneath your heels. Feet about 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. Arms on the inside edge of your knees. Palms together at heart center. Lift through the crown of your head. Root down as you ground through your hips, staying grounded through growth. Then take your left hand in front of your left foot and open the right arm up into a twist. So reaching those fingertips towards the sun. Draw the shoulder blade down the back. And then hands together at heart center once again. Take your right hand to the floor. Peel the left arm up. Awesome. Bring both hands back together. Place the hands on the floor. Lift the hips and drop the head. And heel toe your feet to about hip distance apart. A little bend in your knees. Hands to opposite elbow. Gently nod the head. Gently shake the head. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale with a sigh through the mouth. Take that again if it felt good. And then releasing your hands if they're at opposite elbows. Bend the knees deeper and start to roll up from the base of your spine. So really slowly, this emergence. And when you get to the top, we're going to come all the way back down again. So starting with your chin and rolling down the spine. Softness in your knees. If you'd like to close your eyes here, then go ahead, close the eyes and just feel your body moving. When you get to the bottom, we're going to peel up once more. When you get to the top, start again, last time, curling down. And then slowly rolling up. This time when you reach the top, stay there and do some lovely rolls into your shoulders. And then take those rolls in the other direction as well. Awesome. Then slot your shoulders down your back, lift your toes, spread them wide, find space between each toe, place them back down, so really find that rooting sensation. And with an inhale, raise the arms up overhead, palms touch. Exhale, bend the knees, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, flat back extension, hands to your knees, your shins or the floor. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, rise up to standing. Root to rise. Exhale the hands through your heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up to standing. Exhale the hands through your heart center. One more time, maybe with your own breath, maybe with your eyes closed. Lovely. This time we're going to come up. Come onto your tippy toes, interlace the fingers, index finger pointing high. So really find space through the body on your tippy toes. Then keeping your heels off the floor, bend the knees and sit the hips down and back, coming into chair pose. So use your core to balance, lengthen the tailbone, staying on your toes if you can. Nice, and lengthen the legs, fold down over your legs into a forward fold. Bend your left knee, take your left hand into the center of your mat in front of your face and open the right arm to the sky. Option here to come into a bind, so left arm goes in between your legs and looks for your sacrum, and the right arm comes around to reach it. If that's not there for you, you can use a strap to do this as well. So there, holding onto the strap. You can also grab a piece of your clothing. And if you'd rather not take a bind, you can stay here. Awesome. When you're ready, take it to the other side. So come back through center, right hand in the center, bend your right knee, lift the left arm high. And then maybe taking a bind here. So right arm through your legs and up towards your sacrum. Left hand comes around to reach it. So you're binding your right leg. Well done, everyone. Looks really good. And when you're ready, fold down over the legs, have a shake out, release the bind. And with an inhale, raise up to standing, palms touch above the head. Exhale the hands through your heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot steps back. Right foot at a 45-degree angle. Come up into warrior one. So front foot facing forward, right foot at a slight angle. Outside edge of that foot pressing into the mat. Nice bend in that front knee and lengthen your tailbone. Lovely. Scissor the hips, left hip back, right hip forwards. Bring your hands to the floor, step back into plank position. Spread the fingers, lengthen the crown of the head from the heels. Then drop the knees, elbows hug close into the ribs, chin and chest low. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, come on up into downward facing dog and take some nice stretches into the backs of the legs. Come onto your tippy toes, maybe stretching through the soles of the feet feels good this morning. Stretching into the sides. Then find your way back into downward facing dog. Knees as bent as that you need them to be. To lengthen that tailbone nice and high. And then take your right hand across the body to your opposite thigh or your shin or your ankle. Twist. Gaze under that left shoulder. Great, replace the right hand, take the left hand across the body. You can use the hand as a bit of a lever to go deeper into the twist. Nice, release the left hand too, back into downward facing dog. Inhale, raise your right leg up and back. Toes point down to the sky. If it feels nice here, you can, down to the floor. If it feels nice, you can pulse that leg. Then take the right foot through the hands, step the back foot so that it's at a 45-degree angle and rise up, warrior one. Left hip forward, right hip back, level pelvis. Spread your toes and the soles of your feet. And then see if you can sink into this posture a little bit here. Soften your body and let your body breathe. And bring your hands down to the floor, step forwards into a halfway lift. Fold down over the legs and inhale, rise up to standing, palms touch. Exhale the hands through your heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back extension. Exhale, left foot back, warrior one. Sweep the arms up. Lovely. Great, so if you look at me, my hips are slightly open, hands to my hips, level it off. If that means that your knee feels dodgy, you can lift the back heel, that's okay. Great, and then interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale, lift through the chest. Exhale, peel down over your front knee. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, bow. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift up. And now, using your core, lean forward. See if you can sweep that back foot up off the floor and come into warrior three. So lengthen the crown of the head from the heel, body towards horizontal. And then with a bend in that right knee, come all the way up to standing. Release the arms. And we're going to find tree pose. So right foot to either your inner thigh or your calf or your ankle with the toes on the floor. Doesn't matter what variation. And if you did it differently last week, that's fine too. See if you can raise your arms high. And if you want to play with swirling your arms around here, challenge your balance. Maybe you feel super focused this morning and you want to close your eyes. Experiment with that. Lovely. Gently bring your hands back through center. Well done. Leg back through center as well. And then shoot back into warrior 3. Step the left foot back, rise up, high lunge. And then bring your hands down to the floor and step into plank position. Take a couple of breaths in plank. Feel your core switched on. Zip up from your pelvis to your sternum. And then come down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale into low cobra, or maybe high cobra feels fine on your spine. Be mindful of your body. Exhale, push up and back. Downward facing dog. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, raise the left leg up and back. Maybe pulse into that leg. And then take the foot through the hands. Turn the back foot so it's 45-degree angle and rise up, warrior 1. Planting the outside edge of your back foot towards the floor. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Soften your edges. Release your jaw. And then take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Inhale. Exhale, peel down over your left leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, peel up. And then use your core, lean forwards. Find a drishti or a focal point. See if you can come on up into warrior 3. Doesn't matter if you wobble in and out. Just do your best. And when you're ready, bending that left knee and rise up to standing. Release the arms and we'll find our way into tree. Find a drishti. Right knee drawing back towards the back of the room. Maybe raising your arms high. Then take your hands back down through center and kick that right foot back through warrior 3. And step all the way back, high lunge, raise the arms high. And bring your hands to the floor. This time step the back foot forwards. Come into a halfway lift. Then take your left hand down in front of your face. Bend your left knee and peel the right arm up. Gaze towards your right fingertips. Again, option to take a bind here. And then we're going to have a little play. So wherever you are, you can do this in or out of a bind, doesn't matter. So if you're out of a bind, you're just playing with taking that weight up off your foot and back down again. If you're in a bind, place the weight into the right foot, bend that right knee and play with coming up and down. Okay, so this is like bird of paradise prep. You can use your core to station yourself. Maybe come all the way up to standing. And if you get to standing and you want to lengthen that leg and bend it, go ahead. Well done. And then coming back down. So you can also try this with a strap. If the bind is just not there for you, you can take the strap into your hands. So you've basically got longer arms. You've got much more room to come up and down. Okay, so there's an option if you've got a strap or a dressing gown cord. When you're ready, release, come into your forward fold. Take a deep breath here, inhale, exhale. And then we'll take it to the other side. So right knee bends, right hand in front of the face. Lift the left arm up. If you want to grab your strap here, then go ahead. And then if you want to just come into child's pose and rest, then you can. So this time we're planting down into the left foot and rising up, using your core, playing with that transition. That's on everyone. Nice. And then when you're ready, releasing and coming into a forward fold. When you're released and in your forward fold, then gently rise up to standing, arms touch above the head. Exhale the hands through your heart center. Inhale to sweep them up. Exhale, bend the knees, hinge the hips, forward fold. Inhale, flat back extension. Exhale, plant the hands. This time step both feet back into plank position. Calm down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale into your back bend and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the right leg up and back. Exhale, the knee to the nose, shoulders over the wrists. Inhale, length. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step the right foot through the hands. Turn the back heel for warrior one, rise up. Nice. Take your hands to your hips, lengthen that front knee. Micro bend in both the knees. Inhale. Exhale with a long spine, so with a flat spine. Lean down over that front leg. Keep that left hip tracking forwards a little to level off your pelvis. If you want to bow all the way down over that front leg, you can. You can also use bricks either side to focus on that lengthening of the spine. And then gently rise back up again. Bend the front knee, turn the back heel, warrior two. Great. Flip the front palm, take the back hand down the back of the leg. And then rise up, warrior two, forearm to your thigh, extend. Option here to take a bind. So right arm under, left hand comes to meet it, or a strap or a piece of your clothing. Okay, so from here you can chill here, you can come into child's pose, or if you want to, you can play with lifting that left foot up towards the right, and then you find yourself in the same position we were in before. Press the weight into the left leg to peel up to standing. And then maybe lengthening that right leg. Well done, everyone. Really amazing work. Yes. And to come out, I'll just demonstrate. You come down gently, right foot facing forwards, step the left foot back, and you find your way into your extension, and then float back up through warrior two. Amazing. Windmill your hands to the floor, step back into plank, either come down through a vinyasa or meet in downward facing dog. Your choice. And then from downward facing dog, we'll take it to the other side. So raise the left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, length. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step the foot through, warrior one. And then lengthen that front knee. Hands to your hips. Inhale. Exhale, fold over the front leg. You can come to your blocks. If your hands reach the floor, you can fold all the way down over that left leg. Or just keep your hands to your hips and think of length in your spine. Shoulders drawing together behind your back, collarbones broadening. And then slowly rise up, bend the front knee, turn the back heel, warrior two. On the other side. Flip the front palm, reverse your warrior. And then come on up through your warrior two and find your extension or bind. And if you want to play with that transition, so we're stepping the back foot forwards, you can just play with that if you want to. The weight comes into the right leg and you rise up with the left leg. Also use a strap is fine. And then maybe lengthening that left leg. When you're ready to come out, step the right foot back, come back through your warrior two, your extension. Nice. Windmill the hands to the floor, step into plank, come down through a vinyasa or child's pose. And then wherever you are, coming into child's pose. So this time knees wide, feet together. Sit the hips down and back. And if you want to bring your hands beside your feet, you can. And check in with your breath. And check Check in with your energy, your heartbeat. And staying grounded while you grow. As roots germinate, as seeds rise up through the earth, they stay very rooted into the earth. Great, then gently peel up and bring your knees together. I'm going to shoot the right arm in front of my knees and the left arm on top, so they're crossing my upper arms, and then bow down over the arms. So I've got this crisscross action going on underneath me. Close your eyes. And then slowly rise and take it to the other side. So this time, left arm underneath, right arm on top. Crossing your arms the other way. And close your eyes. Kind of shimmy your way in. And then release and slowly unravel. Come up to your knees. Reach the arms up overhead. Interlace your fingers, push the palms away from you. Inhale. Exhale, sweep the hips down to one side and the arms to the other. Deep breath into your hips and your ribs and your shoulder. And come back up through center. Inhale, exhale to the other side. Rise back up through center. Bend the elbows and then bring them out in front of you. Right elbow over your left. Cross at the arms, either the backs of the hands or the palms can come together. Roll the shoulder blades down the back. Push the elbows away in front of you and fingertips up to the sky, and then bow your head to your thumbs. If it feels good, you can inhale and lift your heart space to the sky, and then exhale to bow your elbows towards your knees. And gently rise back up, release the arms, give them a shake out. And we'll take it to the other side. So arms out in front, this time left elbow above the right. Cross at the arms, lovely. Roll the shoulders down the back, elbows in front of you, fingertips high. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, maybe bowing your elbows to your knees. And then release your arms, come on up, give them a shake out, give them a wiggle. Find your way down to the floor and just bring your feet out in front of you, knees in a diamond shape, and bow down over your legs. So your heels about 2 hands distance away from your pelvis. If you've got a bolster or something here, you can place, or a block, you can place it on your feet or in front of you to support your weight as you come down. So this is optional. Slowly rise up and find that upward rhythm, bringing you all the way down to the floor. Hug your knees in. Gently rock side to side. Close your eyes. And then open the arms wide and take the knees over to the right hand side. If you want to cross your left leg over your right to accentuate the twist, then go ahead. Release your jaw. Bring the knees back through center. Maybe place the feet on the floor, lift the hips, give them a wiggle, and then sweep them over to the other side. If you want to cross that top leg over the bottom, go for it. Allow your energies to really come down now. Start to settle. Raise those knees back through center and prepare for Shavasana. So find your way in, grab your socks or your blanket or anything that you want to accompany your Shavasana this morning. And give yourself this time. And just allow the body to soften and your breath to return to its natural state. And find an intention to practice activities and things that will nurture and nourish those seeds over the next few months. So some self-care, some space and time for you. Find the practices that will allow those seeds to flourish and germinate. I'm going to use a short poem by Wendell Berry, The Peace of Wild Things. When despair for the world grows in me and I wake in the night, at least sound in fear of what my life and my children's lives may be. I go and lie down where the wood drake rests in his beauty on the water, and the great heron feeds. I come into the peace of wild things who do not tax their lives with thought of grief. I come into the presence of still water, and I feel above me the day-blind stars waiting for their light. With a time, I rest in the grace of the world, and I'm free. Let's wiggle your fingers and your toes. And gently roll your head from side to side. Maybe stretch your whole body from your fingers to your toes, or hug your knees into your chest. Send yourself lots of gratitude and respect for all your hard work today, for trying new things, for experimenting. And then when you're ready, mindfully and maybe with the eyes closed, find your way up to seated. We'll meet with the hands together at heart center. And take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, sigh to release through the mouth. Bow your head to your hands. Gratitude to India and the East, our ancestors before us, the seeds of this practice. Thank you for practicing with me.